Like I can do business with an enemy if we are on the same page as far as the business, not personal.
So you different from me.
Yeah, as far as personal though, nah, we good. I'm
I don't know, that might be a stretch for me. I used to have this saying, like, I think infidelity for me is different because I think, in my opinion, the majority of situations that, include infidelity, a lot of times it's the woman being asked to dismiss it, overlook it, stay with them, work it out. This is this part of the ups and downs of relationship. That's how they kind of present it to us. Well, a man gonna be a man, and if it were the other way around, it wouldn't be like that. So my thing is, if you can't be in my mind, you don't even have to be my enemy. If I see you mistreat this person that you took vows to in front of, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be trusted, sir. That's the closest thing to you.
No, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Context clues.
That's kind of how I feel.
Yeah.
But I get it, like, well, greater good. Is the cash gonna come? Is the check gonna clear? Like, I understand that, but then I also be like, I don't know about this one.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess that's just I'm really like intuitive, and I don't try to like immediately dismiss or judge people. But there are certain things that I look at and I just be like, nah, because like if you got your kids out here looking crazy, you'll have mine out here looking crazy, or me, or anybody. So I don't know. I guess it's like you said. It's like, do you want to just look at the good parts and focus on that?
Personal is personal. I mean, personal is personal. Business is business.
This is my question.
Yeah.
Do you feel like a man or a woman, do you feel like a person who would not be loyal to the person who went half on their children, the person who gives their life meaning, their soulmate, like, you feel like you could trust them in business?
Yes. I've seen it happen too many times.
That's scary to me. I wouldn't even want to do that.
Yeah.
I've seen it's different.
Too many times.
That's situational. I tell people all of it's situational. I mean, for instance, your parents are still together right now, right? If your dad had did anything, I guarantee your mom wouldn't have told you. And your dad was still a great father figure to you.
Well,
he raised you properly.
Great point.
I was about to say, I'm grown now.
But I'm just saying, but in real life, but
no, you dad.
But no, seriously though, really, in real life, this happens all the time. And sometimes the parents just really come together. They have their communication pattern. They deal with it behind closed doors and tell nobody, not even the children. And then if you grow up and you like are daddy's girl, your dad is still a great father because that's what he gave you. He cheated on your mom. He didn't cheat on you. He didn't do nothing to you. He cheated on your mom. But you don't know what that situation was, what their communication breaks were, what their flaws were. You don't know how mean your mom is behind the scenes. I'm not saying this. I'm just talking about in general.
Sure.
You just never know what happens. You know what I'm saying? And then you talk about like you can't do business. I mean, but life is business. Like my dad was a cheater and he was abusive to my mom, but I still got child support every month. You know what I'm saying? I still had to go spend weekends with him, knowing these things about him. I watched him break in our house. But I still knew that's my dad. You know what I'm saying? That's him. This is the guy that, he got my mom pregnant and here I am. I still owe him that he brought me to life. You know what I'm saying? So he's a bad husband. You know what I'm saying? And he was.
And that's the point, man.
And that's what it is. It's just you're bad at that. Sometimes you're bad at relationships, but you're good at business. Or like a lot of NBA players cheating their wives. They're great at shooting the basket.
Businesses are relationships though.
But I'm just saying, but they're different types of businesses. You know what I'm saying? Just like, okay, Michael Jordan cheated on Juanita. He's still one of the greatest businessmen that we know right now. He's top 50, easy.
Nope.
But he was just a bad husband to Juanita.
Sorry, Mr. Jordan, sir.
Yeah,
no, just a fact. I mean, that's public knowledge. You know what I'm saying? But he's still one of the greatest businessmen, probably top 25 businessmen in the world right now. So he's great with business. He just was a bad husband to her.
You and I know a lot of things we are impacted by is stuff that, quite frankly, are none of our business.
Yep, and that's
it was none of our business.
Should have known.
And honestly, if you didn't know, you would have still been just as impacted by it. I feel like now we feel like in the information age, we have a right to know. And if you feel like you have a right to know something, then you keep digging and digging and digging and digging and digging to your own detriment. And sometimes what you got isn't necessarily what you thought you wanted. Or we just got to be careful about getting as much information as we feel like we want. Now, to your point, Where do you draw the line? You got to figure that out for yourself. All of us do.
Yeah.
We got to figure that out for ourselves. I mean, there's some things I'm going to draw the line with, and some things I'm going to get some help drawing the line with. You feel me? But overall, I think that what we should do really is understand that everybody got something, and you decide if you want to be involved with that something that that person has, or if that something is bigger than the good stuff.
It's the